Thank you for tuning in to our Western Reserve Photographic Society instructional video on cropping, resizing, sharpening, and saving images for competition using Elements 12 by Adobe. Okay, what we have here is an Indian paintbrush. This was not taken with the right lens. I wish I had a macro. It was done with a normal 55 millimeter lens. And we have a lot of dead space on the left. We have a lot of dead space on the right. So what we want to do is I want to crop it before I do anything else with it. So in order to do that, we will hit the crop tool on the left. Left click on the crop tool. The options pops up. I don't like using options, so I'll get rid of that. And what I do is I will drive my little crop icon. You can see it there. And I will drag it holding the left mouse button down. You can see the marching ants. And when I release it, there's my approximate cropped area. Now I got rid of a lot of the area on the right, some of the area on the top, some area on the left. I like that. Now if I don't like it, I could click on the red area down here, which would cancel it, but I'd like it, so I'm going to keep, and I'm going to click with the keep current operation. Okay, the image is now cropped. Now after cropping, we would like to resize. Now in order to resize the image, we will click on Image on the top, left click on that, and we pull down to Resize. There's a pull-out menu here. Okay, Image Size. Left click on Image Size, and we get a dialog box. Now, these are our pixel dimensions. You can see they're much larger than we can use. What we have to make sure of is we have resample image checked. If resample image is not checked, I can't change the pixels. So we hit resample image. I have it set up now for bicubic, best for smooth gradients. If you wanted to, you could use bicubic sharper for reduction, because we are going to be reducing this. But since I'm going to be doing manual sharpening, I'm going to keep it bicubic, best for smooth gradients. Now for convention, we want the resolution here to be 300. Okay. Now the width, maximum width we can have is 1024. Now when I did 1024 up there, you can see because I had constraint proportions checked, the height automatically changed to 785. Now 785 is too large. So in that case, I have to go to the height, because that will be my eliminate factor. I'll go 768. And my width now became 1002. Resolution is 300. We're set. Okay, I will hit alright. My image is now resized. Now I have my elements set up so that my scroll wheel automatically zooms. That can be set up in preferences. And now I can see that image. It isn't bad, but we can make this a little better, I know. So this is where I go to Enhance, which again is on my top menu bar. Left click on that, and we go down here to Unsharp Mask. Left click on Unsharp Mask, and we have a dialog box. Now you've got three things you change here in that. Amount is 72. I like it in the middle. Threshold is 3. That's fine. Keep that at a low value. And radius makes the biggest difference. Now if I go for a very, very small radius, you can see in the window here we get very, very little sharpening. If I increase it, I actually degrade my image. If I want to see what it looks like in the whole picture, I can click and unclick the preview. Check mark here. So I sure don't want to sharpen it that much. This will change for every image you do. I'm going to go here with, I think, 2.5. I click on my preview window. That's just slight sharpening, which is fine. If I want to get a finer adjustment, I can hit the amount. And to look at the whole image, I'll hit the preview button. I think that looks pretty good there. So I'm going to hit OK. Okay, my image has been cropped. It has been resized. It has been sharpened. And now we need to save it. So in order to save it, we go again to the top menu bar. I'll hit File and then Save As. Now since we're submitting this for Western Reserve Photographic Society competition, we need to name it. So since it's a nature, I'll hit N. It's a color, so I'll hit C. And then for myself, it's EH0213. And then leaving no spaces, I will go Indian. And then instead of putting a space, I'm going to just hit a capital letter for paintbrush. And maybe put a number, 02, if I want to have several versions of that. Okay, so we're set for JPEG. We'll hit Save button. Now when you hit the Save button, you're still not saved because you've got JPEG options. Now you can make a small size, and we can preview it. When I do that, my image is decreased as the quality has gone down. So I'm going to hit Large File. This is maximum quality. When I hit the Preview button here, I have almost no degradation. I like baseline optimized. And we're all set. I will hit OK. Now the image has been cropped, it has been resized, it has been sharpened, and it has been saved and it's ready for competition. Okay, well thank you for watching our little demonstration here of how to do Photoshop Adobe Elements, cropping, resizing, sharpening, and saving. I hope to see your images soon in our competitions.